Show, folks. I'm so happy to be here. I am your host, Stephen Colbert. You can tell you guys excited for the holidays coming up. It's very... I love it. I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
I'm feeling good this Christmas time. All my Christmas shopping is almost started. I'm ahead.
Almost there, right?
I'm ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who's having a great Christmas?
Who's that?
Donald Trump. He got what he wanted for Christmas, America. And he's regifting it to his buddies. He's appointed some more people to his cabinet. Yesterday, a guy named Stephen Miller was appointed to be his senior policy advisor. Now, we do not know a lot about Stephen Miller. So far, all we know is that he's a picker, he's a grinner, he's a lover, and he's a sinner. And some people call him Maurice. Now, this is the dope on this guy. During the campaign, Stephen Miller's job was to warm up crowds before Trump took the stage at rallies. All right, welcome to the rally, everybody. Hey, where you guys from? Anybody from out of town? Cool, we're gonna deport you right back there. Okay. Now, put the mic over here. Now, Trump's cabinet really is taking shape, and it's important that it take shape because there's this thing called the line of succession. And it involves most of the cabinet. It goes the president, then vice president, speaker of the House, secretary of the state, the grimace, I believe. Just kidding, obviously. They're all white. And,
Hey, not...
it's true. It's true.
Man,
Just, grimace is a person of color.
Yeah.
Now, purple,
right.
but still.
There he is.
Here is the actual chart for the line of succession, which doubles as the chart of haircuts you can get at the senior center. Now, for those of you out there concerned with diversity, don't worry. The Secretary of Agriculture appears to be a black guy. Don't know who he is. Don't know much about him. Don't know much about him, but he seems very nice.
Right.
He seems very nice,
like
very
a
quiet.
nice guy.
Now, yesterday, Donald Trump was in Wisconsin hiding from his intelligence briefing, and he surprised the crowd when he talked about how he felt on election night about all the polls that said he would lose.
I really assumed I lost. You know, look, I believe that these things are supposed to be correct. So I sort of thought I lost, and I was okay with it.
Yeah, I was too. I was okay with that. I wasn't upset. I was okay with that.
I saw that. I was there too.
That idea did not upset me. Then Trump shared a very personal moment.
I go and see my wife. I said, baby, I'll tell you what. We're not going to win tonight.
That is actually my favorite Sinatra song. Hit it, Johnny. Baby, we're not gonna win tonight. The crooks on the news were right. Would have been a thrill to lock up Hill, but baby, we're not gonna win Little high. Trump then went on to describe the moment he realized victory was within his tiny grasp.
You know, with the map being, boy, that map was getting red as hell. That map was bleeding red.
Wow. The fact that he was shocked makes me feel closer to Donald Trump. Because I didn't know this. It turns out he also would have been unprepared to host my election night show. That makes two of us. Bit of a shocker. The point is, we're all still dissecting what happened in this election. Jill Stein is demanding recounts. Hillary Clinton is in the woods restaging the debates with a dead squirrel. Get him. Gonna win this one. One thing that may have tipped the balance was WikiLeaks releasing thousands of Clinton emails obtained by Russian hackers. And we just found out how they did it. Apparently, hackers sent Hillary's campaign chairman, John Podesta, a fake warning email telling him he had to change his password. And when the Clinton folks clicked on it, Russian hackers got access to all of his emails. And I can't believe a trick this obvious took down the most sophisticated campaign in history. That'd be like winning World War II by luring Hitler out of his bunker with a fake Lady Hitler. By the way, Fake Lady Hitler,
What's that?
my second favorite Sinatra song is Fake Lady Hitler.
Oh, you know that one?
Fake Lady Hitler, you've got some gam.
Hey.
Goose stepping into Czechoslovakia. No? No? I don't want some gams. Fake Lady Hitler. Fake Lady Hitler. I like your mustache. I'm running towards you. I'm gonna dash. And
Hey. Hey, I like
it's
that.
never released. Sinatra
Yeah.
never released that
Yeah,
one.
the deep cut.
And it gets even crazier, because this hack would not have happened at all, except for one thing. When a Podesta aide tried to verify if the hacker email was real, another staffer replied, "This is a legitimate email," when he had meant to type that it was an illegitimate email. So that's it. There it is. The entire election hinged on a typo. It really legitimizes our democracy. I'm sorry, delegitimizes. That's a typo. I don't know how, I apologize for that. So now, clapping for the end of democracy. So now Trump is getting ready to move into the White House, and he has announced his first decoration for the Oval Office, a letter written to him by President Nixon. He is going to mount it on the wall right next to his stuffed head of Jeb Bush. Now, the letter was written, it's a real letter, it was written in 1987, and it says, "Dear Donald, I did not see the program, but Mrs. Nixon told me you were great on the Donahue show. As you can imagine, she is an expert on politics, and she predicts that whenever you decide to run for office, you will be a winner. What pollster did Pat Nixon use? Nostradamus?" But little known fact, that was not the only letter Nixon sent to Trump. And we at The Late Show have obtained from our contacts deep within the National Archive a trove of hitherto, mark you, hitherto, unreleased correspondence from President Nixon to President Trump. These are the Nixon-Trump letters, Volume 1. Let me get into character here. I'm Richard Nixon. Okay. I'm Richard Nixon. Oh, booga booga. There, I'm in Nixon. Dear Donald, I wasn't watching the TV, but Pat tells me that you were excellent on WrestleMania. I suspect the whole thing is a fraud. How can the Macho Man take that many folding chairs to the head? Give my best to the Hulkster. Yours, Dick. I'm really deeply into character at this point.
Yeah, I see that.
I am not a crook. Okay. Dear Donald, I did not see the program, but Pat tells me you were wonderful on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Just like him, on the playground was where I spent most of my days chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. I hope when you run for office, you will use this experience to reach out to the Afro-Americans. Please remind them that Lincoln was a Republican. Love, Dick. This is me being casual. Dear Donald, Pat and I have followed your campaign closely. How do you keep getting away with this? I mean, leaked recordings sunk my reputation, and you talk about and still get elected? You've got some balls, buddy. Sincerely, Richard Nixon's ghost. Thank you so much.